What's up, guys? I'm keeping together. I'm trying. I'm really trying hard. Um, and you know what? I think I might have to cancel that Arrow Season 1 review just because of time constraints, and if I get home on July 4th, you know what? I might just do the Patriot review. I'm thinking about not doing it and waiting a few days, because I could take a few days off. It's not like I already did that with my previous schedule, trying to make a video every fucking week. Um, I mean, every day of every week, but still. So here we are reviewing Spider-Man 3, my personal favorite of the Raimi trilogy. I know people don't like it that much, which I don't really understand. I mean, it is a very well-made film, and for what it was, Sony involving themselves for everything, all the shit that they had to go through during production, Jesus Christ, all this shit they had to go through with production and problems like that. It is very, well, how do I put this? Different. I have no idea if this is gonna be out. I don't know if I'm gonna be home or back from my trip by the time this is out. If I am, then good for me. I am home. But if I'm not, then you probably won't get that Arrow Season 1 review because I'm not pre-recording it. I'm sorry. You want it? I'll go to my Instagram, which will be linked down in the description below, but I'll talk about that later. Today we're here to talk about Spider-Man 3. And the direction is so much better than the first two, to me, in my opinion. I think that by the time the third film came around, Raimi was really in his craft of making Spider-Man movies. I think he was ready to make that fourth one too, but he wasn't ready. They made a release date before they possibly could, and he told them, just go ahead and do the fucking reboot that you guys planned, which I'll cover later, but I'm not gonna do that. No, not gonna talk about that shit. We'll talk about that next month. But in terms of film and what it means to me in terms of this movie, very special. Very near and dear to my heart. I really love it. It's really, purely amazing. And I get people not liking Venom or Sandman. I can see that. But personally, I grew up watching these first three films and Amazing Spider-Man when it came out, and Amazing Spider-Man 2 when it came out. I loved those Amazing Spider-Man films. They weren't good, but when I look back on these films, I love them. And when Homecoming came out, I was just like, do we really need another fucking Spider-Man movie? We don't. That's the right answer. We don't. And the fact that, and I'm doing this now because apparently people are going to label it as, oh, he's doing these in preparation for Far From Home. Listen, if that's the full fucking title, I'm not. If that's the actual title, I mean, regardless, I wasn't gonna see it anyway. But if that's the actual title, I'm definitely not seeing it because that's such a fucking stupid title. Enough talking about MCU shit like that, but the Peter Parker Mary Jane relationship is very well handled in this movie. This is one of those few movies that make me cry. So here's why. Harry, when he dies, I feel heartbroken. I feel that emotion that Peter feels and MJ feels when he dies, and I kept watching this over and over and over, and it just keeps getting better. And when that scene happens, when he puts out, at the end of the movie, when Peter puts out his hand and MJ takes it and they start dancing, and then you get that last shot of Peter, and you see his eyes, and then the movie cuts to black and it's over. The film feels, from that point of view, I guess it feels incomplete, because obviously that leaves open for Spider-Man 4, and I kept talking about this on Instagram. I love the first three Spider-Man films. And I wrote, my own concept draft of what I would want in Spider-Man 4. So then I took it upon myself to write a fan script for Spider-Man 4, and then I saw a petition on change.org, and I signed it. I want Spider-Man 4 to happen. I fucking want it. And if they do in the same universe as Tom Hardy's Venom, just make it on different Earths, I'm fine with that. Introduce the fucking Spider-Verse. That'd be so cool. But don't put Tom Holland in there. Because I would just like Andrew Garfield and Tobey are my favorite Spider-Man. I really dislike Tom Holland as Spider-Man. My personal opinion. But I'm gonna re-review Homecoming because I have an updated opinion on that. I don't hate it as much as when I first saw it, but I still don't like it. But this film, for some, is unwatchable. For me, it's wholly watchable. I've watched it about 16 times already, and that was in one day. Actually, no, that's not possible because this movie's over 2 hours long. Multiply that by 16, and you get 32. There's not 32 hours in a day, so I know math. Over the course of like about a week, I saw it like 24 times, and to me that's nuts that a movie can make me do that in 1 week, span of 1 week. I watched it 24 times, and every single time when Harry dies, I cry. When the scene with Sandman and Peter, I cry. When Peter and MJ just like hold hands, I cry. It's saddening to me, even because I have nostalgia for it, and it sucks. Easily the best character in this movie is MJ. I don't know why, and Kirsten Dunst just got so much better as an actress as these films progressed, and while most people can say she still isn't a good actress, I would disagree. I think I would actually say that she is a better actress because of these movies, and oh my god, I fucked my hair up. And without these movies, she wouldn't be where she is today. And that whole like her throwing shade at Spider-Man: Homecoming, like we were original, that means we were the best. I agree with that statement. She was the original. She was the original MJ. I have no problems with Zendaya and the fact that she is an African American actress portraying a white female comic book character. I have no problem with that. That's like saying I have a problem with Valkyrie, with Tessa Thompson portraying Valkyrie. That's fucking stupid. Because I don't have a problem with that. I'm actually 100% fine with that. It's just the way you portray the character, and it's irritating as shit. Now, Valkyrie was a good character. I liked the way she was written, but the way MJ in Homecoming was written was stupid, or Michelle. That's the way I dub her. She's not MJ. No red hair. She's not MJ. She isn't. The girl that plays Liz in that movie, she's African American too, or at least mixed, I think. Maybe she is, maybe she isn't. I'm not gonna fucking assume her race, okay? But she plays a white comic book character, and she's actually really good. But that doesn't matter. Because this is about Spider-Man 3. Now, people don't like Emo Peter. I fucking love Emo Peter. I love Emo Peter. There's no way you can tell me that Emo Peter is bad and try and try and convince me, but you can't. I will defend Emo Peter for the rest of my life. That is the only way that I will live properly. Because Emo Peter is great. I love it. It's so fucking hilarious. It's great. It's perfect. There's nothing wrong with Emo Peter. And I'm sorry for you guys that dislike Emo Peter. I really like it. So, really the only thing I don't like in this movie is Eddie Brock. Eddie Brock as a normal character is a dick in this movie. But I really don't like it. Also the whole thing about, Carmodine or whatever his name is, I don't know, from the first film that Peter killed, he pretty much killed him out of nothing. Which I'm not opposed to retconning, but at this point, at this stage of the game, it seems kind of pointless to retcon. So, with that being said, I'm going to give Spider-Man 3... 1 second. I'm going to give Spider-Man 3 an A-. I really enjoyed this film, and I will always enjoy this film. So, If you like this video and you want to see more, hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at the Domo. You can also follow me on my second Instagram account, the Domo Custom. You can also follow me on my. You can also subscribe to my second YouTube channel, Domo's Toys and Collectibles. Says those latter two are not in the description down below, where you can find my schedule for whatever videos I put up every week, and links to my Instagram and my Twitter, as well as my terms and conditions for my comment section and my live streams, in terms of, like, verbal. So, until next time, guys, peace out to all everyone, be good people, and always remember, Emo Peter is the best Peter. Peace out, guys.